instead of diving deeper into, the Hermosa and Logan Squares, what are some of the areas you're seeing that are probably just starting to pop up now? Hey, I'm getting priced out. Where are some people looking that where probably have a good, what you would say a good 3 to 5 year run that could be like the next Avondale?
Yeah. And I think it's such an interesting question. We go over this with our clients all the time, but because, most of our clients, especially throughout the past 10 years, have stuck to red line, brown line, the northwest end, the O'Hare side of the blue line. And there have been a lot of great deals and a lot of great appreciation, but it's about tapped. That's why buyers are in these multiple offer situations, or sellers are able to just collect those multiple offers, take the best one and run. People know now that these are great areas to invest in. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't look there. Even when someone wants a neighborhood like Orozco Village, where the prices are going to be higher, we always draw it into their search anyway, because you never know when that one will pop up. And it only takes one, right? But I think if you're looking to cut out a little less competition, or even, get better numbers that you're looking for without sacrificing proximity to downtown and proximity to an, excuse me, and proximity to an L stop, look on the green line, the pink line, and the orange line. So I'm sure everyone is familiar with Pilsen. Pilsen has been, hot for a few years now. That's another neighborhood where it's actually surprisingly hard to find a deal, especially on the east side. But you can push into, the west side of Pilsen, the area that's called the heart of Chicago, or even into Little Village. Again, look for those markers of development. Look for new construction. Look for restaurants that are popping up. Look for Collectivo coffee, all those things that we have in these neighborhoods like Logan Square that have just blown up in the past 2 years. When you see the same types of businesses moving in, it's a great sign. Bronzeville is having another renaissance. I feel like that's a neighborhood that, has its ups and downs throughout the past few decades, but Bronzeville is a really tough neighborhood to compete in. I think a lot of people are seeing the growth there too, but you can still find really good deals there. And then Orange Line. Bridgeport, the first neighborhood on it, is again a little expensive, with all the capital and development that Reinsdorf has put in around, the Sox Stadium, trying to make it like a new Wrigley, that has paid off and the values have risen there. But if you go just over, Ashland into McKinley Park, there are some really good deals there, and they're great neighborhoods. They're a little bit quieter, but they're very stable, and I think they're set to appreciate. Chicago, the way it's built, we all know it. When you look at the CTA map, everything feeds into the loop, right? We're one of the only cities that our transit isn't an overlapping grid with a bunch of transit or transfer points. We all feed into one central area, and so proximity to there is especially important when you're looking at property values. So you can keep going up the blue line. Avondale, Irving Park is getting hot. You can keep moving on into Jefferson, but eventually you're in Rosemont at O'Hare and you're not in the city anymore. Your commute is also going to be 45 minutes to an hour. So I think that's a lot of the reason that we're seeing some of these other train lines in areas that have been a little bit overlooked really start to grow now, is they're right next to downtown.